under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show.
2021 San Diego Padres.
Ed Winston gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, here is Lou Whitaker, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Pitch, 7-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. One out, nobody on. To short. Right to him. And there's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Kirk Gibson. First pitch coming, here it is. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Dan Gentry is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here is Alan Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Grounded to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in now, Steve Garvey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Craig Nettles. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Lance Parrish. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Brown is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Rube Jones. Here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Kennedy.
Now it'll be Terry Kennedy as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Carmelo Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, two gone. Into the box, Gary Templeton, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hitting.
In now, Bobby Brown, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Comes set and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1.
Inside, ball two.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full.
3-2, two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
So now to the plate, Ed Winston, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book. For the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock, not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Brown at third with 2 away. Two and two.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Now to bat, Chet Lemon. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers had their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate, Dave Bergman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee, and right now they're hunting this guy.
Into the box now, Dan Gentry, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Lou Whitaker. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
The batter,
and time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Alan Trammell. Fouled off. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Weekly hit to third. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out.
Gibson.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Stepping in once again is Kirk Gibson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Three runs already home here. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 3-1.
Wiggins.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alan Wiggins.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Runs up and gets this one down, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch is popped up. Bergman might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Left fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
So next to hit is Steve Garvey. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Padres down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping up is Lance Parrish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, third baseman, Darryl Evans.
At the plate now, Darryl Evans. Into center field, line drive base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now to the plate, Rube Jones. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Here's another 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So now into the box is Chet Lemon. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's set. Here it comes. Evans takes his lead at third with one away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Dave Bergman fouled away. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tigers lead it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Craig Nettles. First pitch of the AB now.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Terry Kennedy, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Carmelo Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Grounded slowly to the left side. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Gary Templeton.
Next, it'll be Gary Templeton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he chased it in the dirt. Parrish finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it 4-1.
Gentry.
So stepping in is Dan Gentry. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit, Lou Whitaker. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Now into the box, Alan Trammell grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bobby Brown. First pitch of the AB now. Now that's popped up. Whitaker is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Ed Winston. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. First offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Now a swing and a routine ground ball for Alan Trammell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kirk Gibson. Now here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The catcher, number 13, Lance Parrish.
Ready now is Lance Parrish. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brown is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Evans.
Up next, Darrell Evans singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Throw over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
Into the box now, Rube Jones hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 4 and the Padres 1. Striding in is Tony Gwynn. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
Next to dig in, Steve Garvey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Craig Nettles, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Terry Kennedy.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Tigers 4 and the Friars 2. Greg Booker is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now Chet Lemon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver, here comes the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Dave Bergman will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Brown will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 46, Dan Gentry.
So here now's the pitcher, Dan Gentry. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Wiggins shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Red. Martinez.
Now at the plate is Carmelo Martinez. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in next,
Shortstop,
Gary Templeton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Bobby.
Next, here is Bobby Brown. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Whoa.
Sid Monje enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. As a look, now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Templeton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Grounded to short. Trammell brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 52, Red
Luis Salazar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's set, and the pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder giving chase. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Number 43 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Padres, number 43, Whitaker.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Lou Whitaker. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Next, it'll be Alan Trammell. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2. Next up is Kirk Gibson. He flew out in his last AB. Pitch on the way. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's a look over to first. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Lance Parrish, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Darrell Evans. On, he pops it up. Here comes the left fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 in favor of Detroit. Angelo Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Alan Wiggins will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gibson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Stepping in next, Tony Gwynn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve.
Next to hit is Steve Garvey. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail 5-2. set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Rube Jones. First pitch of the AB now. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next up, Chet Lemon. First pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So now to the plate, Dave Bergman. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brown is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Nothing for the Tigers in the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They're down here 5-2. Willie Hernandez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Craig Nettles.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Terry Kennedy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Carmelo Martinez. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Tigers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Dan Gentry is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.